All right, I do want to welcome in our Facebook audience. I want to welcome in our live audience. I want to welcome in our replay audience. I recognize many of you will get this probably on the replay more so than on the live, but we do want to welcome each and every single one of you, whether you're here live or replay, equally valuable. For those of you that I've not previously met, my name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California. And for my wife, Jean, and I, this has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, pinch ourselves kind of experiences. We told a few who told a few. Next thing we knew, the team had spread to 63 plus countries, getting bigger every day. Sales are up, as the CEO announced, like 25% over what they were, just this time last year. And so we continue to just, grow like crazy, even through the pandemic. And so I'm going to give you a quick overview as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, more importantly, why you might want to participate. And so let me do this. We're going to hit record. Give me 1 second. All right. I would officially welcome every single one of you to the Travorium webinar. Again, my name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego. I am fired up to be here. Our company is exploding in growth. We are changing lives all around the world. Incredible things are happening. And so I'm going to very quickly, succinctly give you an understanding as to who we are, where we're going, why we're exploding, why you might want to participate. I kind of give you the lay of the land. And number one, the first thing about our company is the fact that although we are still small, although most people have never heard of us, we're actually in our 10th year in business. And so we're in 63 different countries, paid out millions and millions of commissions all around the globe, beautiful home office, customer service in multiple languages. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, Inc. magazine. It's a major financial publication here in the United States for our international audience. They simply recognize him as one of the better entrepreneurs on the planet. And his company is showing people how to become what we call digital nomads. Now, you may not know what that is, but it is a fast growing trend all around the world. And that's where people want to be able to travel the world for pennies on the dollar. They want to be able to earn free travel credits so they can travel for free. And they want to be able to make money from their digital devices, meaning I can be anywhere in the world and do what I want, when I want, with whom I want, anytime I want. I have total freedom. Sure, I work from my phone, I work from my laptop, but I could be doing that from the beach. I could be doing that from the mountains, poolside. I could be in another country for that matter. I can literally live life on my terms. And that is what people are looking for nowadays. And of course, we are showing people how to get it, which is why we're booming. And we're also taking advantage of the social sharing economy. Now, when you think about, things today, everything spreads via Facebook, Instagram, these kinds of social media type platforms. That's not something new, but it's exploding in growth. In fact, if you look at the social sharing industry in context to other industries that are massive, for example, the National Football League, right? That is a massive, massive industry, massive business. And yet 9.5 billion, it pales in comparison, let's say, to the music industry at 15 billion, which pales in comparison to the video gaming industry or the movie industry. And you can take all those industries combined, and they do not add up to the size of the social sharing industry, which is getting bigger every single day. In fact, it was just a couple of years ago, it was 184 billion. Now it's 200 billion. We've grown by the entire size of the National Football League times 2 just in a handful of years. And so, incredible industry to be a part of. And by the way, the number one thing that is shared on social media happens to be travel, which means that we are in 2 of the biggest industries on the entire world. Number one, travel, which is the single largest industry in the world, and 2, the social sharing economy. And so when people join our membership, they join because number one, you can save huge on travel. You can book travel at better than travel agent rates. You can earn free travel points and trade that in for vacations. So you're vacationing practically for free. And of course, you can even get paid to travel. And we're going to cover all of that. Now, our Dreamcation platform was designed so that we can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how they can have not one, but multiple vacations per year. Now, understand if you go out and share this platform with 3 other people, at that moment, you get the entire platform for free. But whether you share it with 3 or not, within 4 months of joining our membership, if you're a platinum customer, you're going to have enough points to go on vacations just like the one you see on the screen. This is Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. It is a unbelievable, a 5-star resort. You can go here for 7 nights, 8 days for nothing. Just trade in your points and you go for $0 dinero, free, nothing, goose egg, translates in every language, right? And so we have resorts like this all over the world, 2,000 resorts, every country, every continent you can think of. Now, this is Orlando, Florida, by the way. You can go down here and you can get a full kitchen, living room, dining room, separate bedroom, sometimes with a jacuzzi tub in it. Now it's the honeymoon suite. You can get a room like that for $1 per night as a platinum member. We've got them in the Canary Islands, again, all over the world. We also have our world tours. These are curated by our company. And so, for example, this is New York, USA. You can see the view that you have right there of New York City. This is a room that goes for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per night. And you can be there for 5 days, breakfast included during Fashion Week for a little bit over $100 a night, $100 a day. I mean, absolutely incredible. Now, here's a 4-star resort, all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks, everything for only $39, per day per person. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. We have got them in Austria, Colombia. In fact, Colombia is sold out. We put more out there and it's sold out again. You could have gone to Colombia for 5 days for $1. How about going to Italy, Rome, seeing the Vatican, seeing the Colosseum, seeing, the Sistine Chapel? You could be there for 5 days, breakfast included, 4-star resort for $149 after you trade the points in. How about going to Montego Bay, junior suite, ocean view, only $59 per day per person, all the food, all the booze, everything included. You want to go to Italy, you want to go to Miami, you want to go to Portugal, you want to go to Singapore, you want to go to Budapest or San Francisco, Tenerife, Spain. How about Phuket, Thailand? We got a ton of people that booked this particular trip. I think Mahmuda just booked it. I know Adriana booked it. You have a cottage right on the ocean. In fact, look out the room. That's your room. And you're like, wait a minute, all I see is sand and water. Yeah, you are on the beach. This is a 4-star resort. You're going to be there 7 days, and it only cost $1. We bought up all the cottages for 2 weeks. They sold out like that. We added another 2 weeks. They were on there as of yesterday. They might be gone again. They're not going to last. I mean, you just trade in your points and you go for $1. What do the points cost me? Well, if you tell 3 people, nothing. Tell 3 other people how they can save big time money on travel. Your points are free, and you're going to get 2 to 3 vacations just like this every single year. Now, here's Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. In fact, good friends of ours today, I think Danny, Miranda, they're going to be booking this trip for their anniversary, their family, all the food, all the booze, everything included. Absolutely incredible. Las Vegas, Nevada. In fact, we're all going on this trip to New Orleans. Absolutely. I mean, this room, by the way, is normally $2,700 on bookings.com. I mean, you just trade in your points, which you're getting for free if you tell 3, and you're going there for $3.99. How about going to Sicily, Italy? How about Malaga, Spain? Again, this is $1, all the food. I mean, excuse me, this is not all the food. It's breakfast and dinner, okay? You get breakfast and dinner, 5 days for $1, 4-star resort. Absolutely incredible. Morocco, Cozumel, Mexico, Dubai. You want to go to Tanzania, Punta Cana. In fact, we went on that trip last year. Ibiza, Spain, Malta. We're all going to Paris, France. We got a huge training happening there. You can be there again for 5 days, meet all of the leadership in the entire company for $379. I took my wife to Paris 2 years ago. She still talks about that trip all the time. I mean, she's never forgotten that trip, guys. I'm telling you, Valentine's Day is coming up here, next week? And a lot of you are going to go out and spend, all kinds of money and chocolates and dinner and maybe hotel rooms and lingerie, who knows what, right? You can easily drop this kind of money on a Valentine's Day that 2-3 years from now, you can't even remember. You take the same money taken to Paris, they ain't ever forgetting that trip, right? I mean, you're getting more bang for the buck. You're creating memories. You're creating experiences. You're creating moments that people will cherish forever. Now, this is Athens, Greece. In fact, we just added more trips to Greece. You can be here for 5 days for $299. Again, more world tours coming. Absolutely incredible. You can join our membership for as little as $39 per month. Our number one seller overseas is our titanium at $69 per month. Our number one seller in the United States is our platinum at $125 per month. You may wonder why there's a difference. Well, we make more money in the United States, so the $125 is not as big a deal for us here, where like overseas, sometimes the school teachers don't even make a couple grand a month. And so they gravitated toward this one. But the bottom line is, I don't care what country you go to. I don't care what part of the world they're from. The most commonly shared dream in the world is the dream of traveling and experience in the world. We're showing people how to do that in a way that no other company's ever done. You can become a partner in our company for a one-time per year $49 fee. And that gets you your replicated websites, your ID number, the training, the company does all the tracking. And then you can tap into our compensation program, which begins with telling 3. Because once you tell 3, all of your points are free. Once you tell 3, you're earning more than you're spending. And every time you share the concept with somebody, it's like dropping a little droplet of water on the pond. You see the ripples begin to spread. Well, that's how everything spreads these days. How do you think Facebook got 2 billion users and they've never once run a commercial on television? It's because of those little rings, right? You kind of told a few people and then they told a few people and the rings kept getting bigger, bigger, bigger. So eventually it spread all over the world. Well, our comp plan allows you to do the exact same thing other than you can get paid on it. And so our comp plan, we have a binary, which means you have a left side and a right side. Just like your physical body has a left arm and a right arm, a left side and a right side, so does your business. You got a left sphere and a right sphere. Well, let's assume you go out there and bring on 4. You only got to bring on 3 to be free, but I'm going to do the comp plan from the getting 4 because that way you have 2 on the left, 2 on the right, keep the numbers even. So you got 2 left, 2 right, brought on 4 people. Well, you got free vacations. If you can help your 4 get 4, now they got free vacations and you're making $5,000 to $8,000 extra per year. If you can help their 4 get 4, now they got free vacations. Your 4 are making $5,000 to $8,000 and you're now making $18,000 to $30,000 per year. On average, you're in that 24 to 30,000 category. That's typically the average. And you get a championship ring like you see on my finger right here. So all you did was get 4, got free vacations, help your 4 get 4, help their 4 get 4. And now you're making $24,000 to $30,000 extra per year wearing a championship ring. Now, if you can go out and help 1 or 2 people in your left sphere and right sphere do exactly what you just did, then you become car eligible. You can go out there and get a BMW, Tesla, Range Rover, BMW, whatever your dream car happens to be. Now, in the middle of the screen at the bottom, you'll see the white BMW, the beautiful woman with the sunglasses holding up a finger in front of the split rail fence. That's my wife. This is her dream car. That is the BMW i6 Grand 640i Grand Coupe. This car is freakishly fast. She happens to love, love, love this car. I happen to love, love, love this car payment, right? Costs us nothing, zero dinero. Now, again, at this moment, you're earning $30,000 to $40,000 per year in our compensation program. So I'm going to review real quick. You went out and got 4, got yourself some free vacations. Help your 4 get 4. Now they got free vacations. Help their 4 get 4. They got free vacations. You're making $24,000 to $30,000 per year wearing a championship ring. You went out and helped 1 or 2 people in your left and right sphere do the exact same thing, get 1 of these rings. You're now driving a brand new, gorgeous car, making an extra $30,000 to $40,000 a year. If you can help 1 more person in each sphere get 1 of these rings, you then become a 4-star director. At that moment, you're making an extra $50,000 to $60,000 per year. That's more than the average American worker, more than the average European worker, more than the average Asian worker. And this is still part-time, okay? Part-time venture. And if you can go out and help a couple more people, you become an ambassador in our company. At that moment, you're earning $90,000 to $110,000 per year in income. And as your team continues to grow, so does the money. And it go all the way up to $3,200 a day, over $1 million per year. And you get to tap into some of the ambassador perks. For example, they will take you or your loved one to Louis Vuitton shopping on the company credit card. You get a vacation every single year. You don't get it one time, you get it every single year. They pick up the airfare, they pick up all the accommodations, all of the food, the dining, all the stuff that we do when we're there. They've rented yachts and they've rented obviously the dune buggies, and we've gone on jet skis. We've gotten massages every day. And they, again, pay for everything. Unbelievable vacations. You get to override the entire company every single month. If you become a 3-star ambassador, they give you an $8,000 watch. We have a men's version and a ladies version. This is the James Bond watch, same watch that Bond wore in the 007 movies. I got one on my wrist right now. Gorgeous watch. These are some of our newest 6-figure income earners. All of them started part-time. None of them had any experience previously. All of them built their business from their mobile phone, from their laptop during the pandemic. All of them now making 6 figures, multiple 6 figures per year, getting bigger every single day. These are just most recent ones. This isn't everybody. Yes, we have men making money in the company as well, but obviously we feed the women are just absolutely crushing this thing. So we invite you to become part of our company. We invite you to get back with whoever invited you to be here today, get your questions answered, find out more, and more importantly, get started, because your absolute worst case scenario is you're going to go on some unbelievable vacations. And if you work your business like a business, the tax write-offs alone that you're going to tap into are going to mean that you can save tons and tons and tons of money in taxes. You're going to save a lot more money in taxes than you're spending. So, hey, with that, get back to the person who invited you to be here. Thanks for listening, and God bless. Bye, everybody. All right. Well, we recorded that. I don't know what the length of time is. We're looking at 6:19. We started a little bit late, so that might have been a 16-minute recording, 17-minute recording, somewhere in there. I'll go check it out. If it's good, we'll upload it to the travorium.com/presentations. I'm not sure if I was maybe talking too fast. You try to move a little faster when you're doing these kinds of recordings to try to keep everything moving. By the way, I do see we got some people on here. So I'm going to grab Miss Mahmouda if she's here or available. I'm going to grab my buddy, Mr. Kyle Thrower, see if he's available. And hold on real quick. I'll grab him over here. There we go. And so Mahmoud, I'm going to make you a co-host right now. There we go. And then we got Kyle. So we'll make you a co-host. Hey, Miss Mahmouda.
Hello.
And Kyle just made you a co-host. By the way, did I see that you just booked a trip to Thailand?
Yeah, Phuket for $1.
Phuket for $1.
For $1, which is probably 80 pence for us.
Okay, well, I want to reimburse you, because I want to see how many people this year I can say I paid for your vacation. Right? I want to be able to say I paid for 142 people this year to go on vacation. Right? Wow, what'd that cost you? About $142.
So excited about it. It's just going to be amazing, because I tried to book it the first time round and they'd sold out within a week of being on date. And I thought, as soon as you said it, I was like, right, I'm going to book it. And I think a lot of people are trying to book at the same time and it wouldn't let me do it. I was going, oh no. And then I did it the next night and I was like, yes.
Well, congratulations. Obviously, Phuket, Thailand, we have a free trip incentive there in Phuket as well.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can call and, try to schedule your free trip incentive around the world tour. That way, when you're in Thailand, you can spend 2 weeks there. You can spend it, because the one in Phuket, 7 days. So you get the free trip incentive to Phuket for 7 days on the free trip incentive, then go to the world tour, or vice versa, go to the world tour with the free trip incentive. You can spend 14 days in Thailand for $1 at amazing places.
I know, it sounds amazing, doesn't it? It's just, wow. You can't do any better than this. This is the best place to be. I don't know why everybody isn't joining. Just sign the paperwork and say yes.
Hey, someone's got to carry our bags. I'm just glad it's not Kyle anymore. For those who don't know, Kyle, by the way, that's on the screen here with us, he worked at
today.
He worked at the Mandalay Bay for a long time, which is a world-class resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's a guy that knows resorts well, but he quit that job. And congratulations, Kyle.
I think it's frozen.
Thank you. It's a bad internet day, so but
yeah, I've heard of good hair days, bad hair days, and yes, there's even more good internet days and bad internet days than there are hair days.
He's gone.
But I've been looking at some of the other portals as well. There's places on the strip I can go for $1 a day or free again, and the pools are opening probably the next couple of weeks. So I might do a staycation or 2 or 3, but I don't know where I'm going to go out of town yet. There's so many great ones. I think I'm going to start going to Cancun at the end of the season every time now when we go in November.
Nice.
But I don't know where else I'm going to go yet.
I'm so tempted by Paris.
Oh,
that
Paris
is very, very tempting.
Yeah, we're going to have the training there. By the way, even if you just don't use your points for Paris, just come to Paris. I mean, for you from the UK, cheap flight, grab a hotel somewhere else. Come plug in. You just come plug into the event, because I mean, you're going to have all of the ambassadors there. You're going to have David Delahart there. I'm going to be there. Gina's going to be there. I think Deborah Taylor's coming. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's a ton of people going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, it clashes with a wedding, family wedding I'm supposed to be going to.
Oh, that's right. You told me about, I forgot. You told me about that.
Yeah.
I know.
But I am very tempted.
How did they take the bad news?
Well,
I'm kidding.
See, you guys are my family as well. So, which family do I go with?
Yes. Nah, you gotta go to Cancun. There'll be tons of trips to other places where we're all gonna be. I mean, we do this all the time. They're only gonna get married once, right? We do this every month. There's different trips, right? So we all travel for a living, and you're gonna have tons of trips to plug into. Don't even second guess it. But while you're here, if you don't mind, for the benefit of those that are maybe listening in for the first time or watching the replay, maybe kind of share your story, Mahmoud, because you didn't get involved with this company to make money. You got involved because travel's a passion of yours, and you wanted to travel for less, and then you learned how to travel for free, and maybe kind of connect the dots as to how that happened.
So I saw this on a Facebook friend's page, and she was going on about travel and everything. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing, Paula? So when she told me, I was like, yes, I'm in. So she phoned me up, spoke to me about 10 minutes. And I said, right, let me just talk to my kids about it. And I joined up on the Monday, talked to her on the Friday. I was signing on the dotted line on the Monday. So I really don't understand people who are saying, oh, I don't know, because just do it. There's nothing to think about. Just do it. But then I went on my first dreamcation. Obviously, we haven't used it in the UK. It was very few of us who had joined up. First dreamcation, and I'm a bit worried anyway. And my friend Shell goes, are you sure we're at the right hotel? Because the hotel was amazing. So we hadn't even gone in. She's looking at it going, are you sure we're in the right place? And I'm like, well, I hope so. That's the address I've got on my piece of paper. So we went in. She stood by the door with her suitcases, just in case we had to do a quick escape. I went to reception, and they were very welcoming and saying, welcome, Mrs. Hill. And it was just perfect. It was a 5-star hotel. It was a spa hotel, because I don't do slumming it. I don't do cheap, camping or any glamping, anything like that. But
you're it's either a spa, resort, or bust.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you're a high end gal. I got it.
Yeah, I like my luxuries in life.
Sure.
I'm a mother of 4. I have enough rubbish to carry on with at home. I don't need to take it on holiday with me.
Yeah.
But I've traveled a lot with my children. When my husband died 15 years ago, I found travel was, as we say, a necessity, not a luxury, because it helped with our mental health. And I just found that they were happier. And that made a big difference to me coming to terms with what has happened to us. But still, I was grieving for all those years until I joined Travorium. And I've been in this company just over 3 years now. And every year I've got a little bit better until this year, just gone. I haven't been crying for 7 months of the year. And for me, that is way more important than just the travel or everything else. It's you guys. We are a family, and it makes a big difference having this community, the support, the love. And it's all just unsolicited. It's just given free. You're not asking people for help or anything. They just do it because they care. And I just love it. I just absolutely has made such a big difference to me personally. It's just amazing. So thank you.
Yes. And again, obviously, even how you got your 3 people, taking them on vacation with you, come with me and experience the vacation. When people saw it, then they wanted to join. And so it's literally the easiest business you're ever going to build, because it's centered around fun. It's centered around travel. It's centered around the one thing that everyone on the planet dreams of doing. We simply show people how to do it for significantly less when you join the membership. And then if you tell 3 other people, how you can even do it for free. And then if they're 3 tell 3, then you can even get paid to travel. We've turned passion into profit, fun into fortune. And, it's funny because when you think about your life, I mean, how much of your life do you actually remember? I mean, can you tell me what you did for your birthday 7 years ago? 6 years ago. You told me about Valentine's Day 4 years ago, right? And a lot of times people are like, it all just kind of runs together. Tell me about when you were in 5th grade. Tell me about when, we remember typically moments. Life really kind of, when you start looking back, life comes down to moments. And it's the moments that take your breath away. the moments that, that you're connected with people. And usually, by the way, the moments also encompass a strange bed, right? I call it the strange bed rule. Typically, the moments you're going to remember a strange bed's involved because you're not home. Because when you're at home, it's like the daily grind, right? I mean, you got up, you fed the dog, you took the dog out, you got the kids ready, you cleaned the kitchen, you did this, you did that. I mean, you ran out the door. I mean, you just do that routine so much, it all just blurs together. There's nothing different about it, right? So typically, when you think about the moments you remember, a strange bed was involved. You were somewhere else. You were on vacation, and people are like, yeah, I can remember this trip and that trip. Oh my gosh, I remember we went there. So just start talking to people. They can tell you all about these vacations they took. But tell me about the rest of the year. And they can't. And so when you think about life, comes down to moments. It comes down to experiences. And what our company does is we help you have these moments more often. We help you have these moments for a lot less. We help you have these moments for free if you tell 3. And we help you have these moments in style because you're not just going on a vacation. Some people, when they go on vacation, they stay at the Holiday Inn. They stay at the Motel 6. They stay at the budget hotel because it's cool that we're here in Paris. We had to do it economically. With us, you're going to go there for free if you tell 3. You're going to be there for 5 days for a few $100. You can't stay at the Roach Motel in Paris for that kind of money. And yet you're hearing all these luxurious accommodations. You're not just traveling for less, you're traveling better. And you're traveling more often. And you're creating memories, you're living your life. And life is way too short. I know a big part of what's, shaped my entire life, my entire career was my mother. She got pancreatic cancer. In fact, we found out that she had it on my 23rd birthday. But I shouldn't say we knew she had it before my 23rd birthday, but she was in the hospital with the surgeries and all that stuff on my 23rd birthday. So we actually went down to the hospital. She was in the bed, just had what they call the Whipple surgery, where they start removing lots of parts of your body and try to sew it back together and hope it works. Anyway, fast forward that tape 1 year. She actually died on my birthday, my 24th birthday, of pancreatic cancer. She was 49 years old. And, my mom and dad, they were hard workers and gave us kids a great life and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure that she always thought that someday I'll get a chance to do this and I'll get a chance to do that. And Steve Jobs, we all have our Apple phones, right? People forget Jobs is only 55 years old. And by the way, he died of pancreatic cancer on my birthday. If you have pancreatic cancer, get really nervous around my birthday. Okay. Anyway, but it's, life is short. And I think that sometimes people think this is some kind of a dress rehearsal. They think that, yeah, I have forever. You don't have forever. You have small moments. If you have kids, they're only going to be young for a small moment in time. Then they're going to be so old that they'd rather go hang out with their friends and hang out with you. You only get to be their hero. Not that they don't love you, but when they're little, you're their superhero, right? And as they get older, then they start giving you the looks and they start rolling their eyes. You're going to go through all the phases, right? I don't know if you got young kids, so you get older kids, and eventually then they become adults, they become cool again. And then they have grandkids. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I never knew how much you did for all of us, right? So these are just the cycles of life, but you want to be able to enjoy every stage. It's not this thing that you put off till forever. And, we're a better life company. When you invite people to come take a look at our company, to join our company, we're literally inviting people to a better life because they can join today and it doesn't cost hardly anything to join, right? And you can book a free trip incentive the day you join. You could book a trip to Thailand. By the way, you get a 2-story place, private swimming pool with there's a wall there to create privacy. You got your pool, you got a downstairs, upstairs, balcony out the upstairs. How do I know that? One of our reps out of Houston went on the trip. I can send you the video, by the way, Mahmuda, so you can see that the accommodations he had on the free trip incentive. Now, Mahmuda booked the trip for $1. Well, that's from the points she's earning every month. Now, she's been here for a short while. Kyle, by the way, you've been on how many trips?
18.
18.
And 3 in reserve.
Okay, so you've been on 18 trips. You booked 3 more. So by this
my internet's bad.
Yeah, we're where your internet's bad. So you're soon going to be on 20. You'll take in your 21st
Sorry about
trip.
The internet.
Yeah, no worries. You'll soon have taken your 21st trip.
Miami, Cancun, and San Diego.
Wow, absolutely incredible. So again, for everybody out there, by the way, if you're in the United States or Canada, I can't speak to the international audience, right? Because I don't know how the taxes work in the UK or France and Spain and other places around the world. But in the US, you can write off your house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment, your cost of membership, your cost of the distributor kit. I mean, by the time you get done doing all of the deductions, Sandy Bakken, who's one of the top tax experts in the United States, says, the average person could save $3,000 to $5,000 in taxes pretty easily. Well, I mean, if it only costs $69 a month on the low program, $125 a month on the big program, your tax deduction is the same either way. If you do the translation of what I just said, it means you're saving $300 to $400 a month in taxes. So if I'm saving $300 to $400 a month in taxes, it only costs $69 on the low program, $125 on the big program to join. And oh, by the way, if I tell 3, that's even free, right? And you start scratching your head here when people are like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know about your math. I mean, you need to go see a financial advisor because they're going to tell you that, hey, this is a no-brainer. This is a winner in every way, shape, or form, from traveling, quality of life, creating memories, taking amazing trips. Tell 3, get it for free. Tax write-offs are going to pay for the whole thing anyway. What do you have to lose? Nothing, other than the experiences you could have had with loved ones. That's what you have to lose. So with that,
the tax thing, the UK is the same. Because I think I put a post up in our group saying that I'd saved enough money that covered more than my membership.
Just in taxes.
Just in taxes.
Okay. Yeah. So by the way, now I know it's the United States, Canada, and the UK. Hard to know the tax code in every country, right? But I know that definitively, obviously now UK, because UMAMUDA and Canada, Revenue Canada is just like the IRS. We have the Internal Revenue Service for the international audience. That's what IRS means. And that's the body that collects the taxes in our country. So anyway, but hey, for everybody out there, appreciate you being here. Kyle, I know your internet connection is not all you want it to be, but appreciate you being here anyway. As a man who's already been on 18 trips, as a guy who's worked in resorts your whole life. Yeah, you're frozen again. So anyway, with that, everybody, appreciate you guys.
They called me back. They asked me to come back.
Oh, did they? Like, Kyle, come back. We'll give you a signing bonus. Yes, we'll give you this. We'll give you that.
Yeah. Or emails, one call from the good manager. I'm like, no.
You told him no?
Yeah, no.
No.
Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Yeah, I say I can't.
I wouldn't have gone on my last 3 trips if I stayed.
Yeah, just tell them you can't afford the pay cut.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You got good things going on. So hey, buddy, appreciate you being here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night with Mr. Danny Seguinall, because he'll be ringing in from Canada. In fact, he's at a resort right now. He's at Cabo Azul. This is an amazing resort in Canada. It costs over $2,000 to be there for the week. He's there for like $149.
Not in Canada.
Nights. I'm sorry, in Mexico, Cabo, Mexico. Yes, he's from Canada, by the way. So Danny from Canada is in Cabo, Mexico at an amazing resort. I mean, he's on the beach, absolutely gorgeous. And you'll be hearing from Danny tomorrow night. We'll have an amazing training on Saturday. We have the Super Bowl happening on Sunday. That's with Deborah Taylor and Pastor Mel Keys as they do the Super Bowl fireside chat. And there's also that other game happening too with the Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. If you are following American football, that's the Super Bowl here in the United States. Will be viewed by about 100 million people. And so again, by the way, understand that all 100 million people, every one of them dream of traveling, right? They're going to be watching the game, but all of them, man, I wish I could go on a trip, man. Because by the way, when they play the Super Bowl Mamuda, it's going to be 88 degrees in Los Angeles on Sunday. Oh. It was 85 here today, where I live. It's going to be 87. Going to be 87 tomorrow. And my wife and I sat out by the barbecue. We have a TV outside, so we watched the Olympics out back, and we got like a big like bar and grill built in, and so we sat there, watched the Olympics, and I was barbecuing last night, and we had a good old time, right? It's like summer here.
I'm coming. I've got the heating on. I'm back on.
We can tell I got the sweatsuits on. I got shorts on. These legs are a little white right now, but that'll change pretty fast.
Oh dear.
All right. With that, everybody, the people are like, oh my gosh, the brightness of the legs. Anyway, blinded by the light. With that, We'll close it up for tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thanks for being here. God bless. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Mahmuda. Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you.